In a narcissistic dysfunctional family system, the scapegoat is the family member who is unfairly assigned the role of being the problem or the source of the issues within the family. This role is often imposed by the narcissistic parent and is often enabled or enforced by other members of the family, including other parental figures or even other siblings. In today's video, we're going to cover 3 effects of being a scapegoat. However, before we jump into that, it is important to understand that the scapegoat role is a manipulation tactic used by the narcissistic parent to maintain their sense of superiority and control. Essentially, what you're dealing with here is psychological projection, where the narcissistic parent is going to project their negative feelings and traits onto the scapegoat. Breaking free then from this role often requires recognizing the toxic dynamics, seeking therapy, counseling, or support, and also establishing firm boundaries. So sign number 1 that you most likely grew up a scapegoat is that you have issues dealing with chronic guilt and shame, so essentially low self-esteem. This is because scapegoats are made to feel responsible for family problems even when they are not at fault. And this can lead into intense feelings of guilt and shame, which may persist into adulthood. This constant criticism, blame, and negative emotions can erode your self-esteem. And this may cause you to develop a deep-seated belief that you are fundamentally flawed or unworthy. Sign number 2 is that you most likely experience difficulty in relationships because growing up as a scapegoat can impact your ability to form healthy relationships, and you may struggle with trust issues, fear of rejection, and difficulty in expressing your needs. Scapegoats and lost children normally end up being enablers or codependents, and because of this, then they most likely attract narcissists. And finally, sign number 3 is that you most likely have issues with boundaries. Scapegoats may have difficulty setting healthy boundaries, and this is because you were groomed by your narcissistic dysfunctional family to tolerate mistreatment. So as a child, if you did not get to develop healthy boundaries and were not able to assert your needs, this may also carry over into adulthood. It is important to understand that if you can see the dysfunction, then you can stop it. So healing from being a scapegoat involves rebuilding your self-esteem and having self-compassion.